Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name's Jennifer, and today I'm going to do something different that I don't ever do. I think I've done like 2 of these on my channel, but I thought this would be fun to do. If you guys want to answer these questions, feel free to. I'm going to link them down below, or leave them down below so you can fill them out if you want, make your own video, whatever you want, or you can put it in the comments. I'm gonna do the hold on, the 12 witchy questions tag. This is just to get to know me and my practice as a Wiccan better, just for fun. So I have a notebook. That's why I keep looking down, because I had to write the questions down, because they were, for one, I'm listening to music on my computer, and then I'm filming on my phone. So okay, so the first question is, what is your witchy name? Now my witchy name, I don't really have one given to me by somebody else. When you're in a coven, normally you will receive a witch name. When I was in the coven I was in, they gave me the name Astra. And so yeah, but other than that, I don't really have one. I'm still trying to find one that resonates with me. So yeah, but with witchy names, you can, if you're a solitary witch, you're advised to give yourself a name that nobody else knows, because even if you're in a coven, it's best to do this. To have a name that you have by yourself, that you call yourself in your books, in your practice, but nobody else knows this, because as you guys may know, with spirituality and everything, if you know something's name, or the name of, like, say a demon, if you know the name of the demon, you have power over that demon. Same thing for witches. If you know the witch's real, true name that she calls herself, then you can have power over her, and you can assert your dominance over her, through magic. So if you are a witch, or you're practicing any type of witchcraft, find yourself a name that you call yourself. Don't tell it to anybody, and use it in your Book of Shadows, your grimoire, in your practice, when you call for help from the gods or the spirits or whoever. Yeah. Favorite subject in the craft. Now, my favorite subjects are divination, because that's what was my first introduction to the craft, was through tarot cards. My mom gave me my first deck when I was like 12, 13 years old. And from then on, it just, even before that, I kind of had a feeling I was a witch, but I didn't know the words, and I didn't know the associations with like paganism and all that, and because I was like 8, when I started feeling these feelings. But it's always been divination, and recently, in the past, I'd say 7 years, I've really gotten into herbalism. I have just been fascinated with learning about herbs, learning about the natural herbs that are medicinal and edible, and all kinds of stuff. It's great. This kind of knowledge is really good to have. And then number 3, favorite witchy song or group. Now, by far, my favorite witchy group is Poe. P-O-E. They're a group from the 90s. It's a woman with instruments and, band and stuff, but it is a really good, I suggest you guys listen to that. If you like mystical, like different music, this is really good. It's Poe, and the album is called Haunted. The whole album is great. Last witchy item that I bought some candle spells from my local, actually I went today and bought some. I bought, they sell them like this in these little plastic bags. I could easily make them myself, but it kind of takes time to get the ingredients together and, blend the oil. And at the shop that I go to, they blend the oils there themselves. And I know that they're practicing witches that own the place. So, and I'm really good friends with her. So I got a court spell, and I also got a dream spell, and it comes with a candle, and it comes with, see, I usually take out the powders and put them in these little bottles. But you take the, it comes with this, and it comes with an oil, and it comes with a stone, and then of course your candle, and then your directions. So that was the last thing I bought from the Witchy store. Let's see, Witchy book that I like, my favorite Witchy book. Definitely, for sure, anything by Alice Hoffman. She is the best. It's nonfiction, or no, I'm sorry, it's fiction. It's, you know, novels and things like that. But they're really good stories, and they weave reality with magic and mysticism really, really beautifully. So I recommend you guys read some of her books. She wrote Practical Magic, so. My favorite color to work with within the craft. Now, as you know, if you study witchcraft and you know anything about witchcraft, each color has its own association. Each part of the body has a color association. Each energy body, it's all color associated. And color can be a very strong way to exert magic. So, say, top of the head. This represents your astral body. So your third eye, your crown chakra. So that would be like a lavender color. Like a blue, blue for throat chakra. Where's another thing I can show you? Okay, blue for throat chakra, green for heart chakra, red, or I mean, not red, I'm sorry. Yellow for solar plexus, which is here. And then orange for your stomach, red for your root chakra. But my favorite colors to work with are, and they also, within magic, these colors also have different meanings, and they can represent different emotions that you want to convey in your spell. So my favorite to work with are like a light blue and a pastel purple, like a lavender. Really any type of purple. Also silver. Those three I find are really, really helpful for the things that I would like to achieve within my magic practice. Do I have a familiar? My familiar is my cat, Jaxie. She does not let me out of her sight. In fact, she's outside right now staring at me while I'm doing magic, because she knows what I'm doing. Like, I'm not doing magic, but talking about it. She knows that, you know, anytime I do anything, she is right there. And I believe that she is a spirit of my familiar that has come back through different cats, because she acts just like each, and I've had a lot of cats, but only specific ones have acted this way, and they're super close with me. And not all my cats are like that. She's the only one that's really, really, really bonded with me. So yeah, she's my familiar. My favorite witchy scent. Patchouli, definitely. I love any type of scent with patchouli or sandalwood in it. Any type of wood smells. I don't like Palo Santo. I don't like that smell at all. And I really like myrrh, the smell of frankincense and myrrh. Which also, when you burn frankincense and myrrh, it can help lift your mood. My favorite Sabbath. Now, a Sabbath is a Wiccan holiday, a pagan holiday. My favorites are Samhain, which is Halloween, or Imbolc, which is spring. I love those two holidays. They're my favorite because I love the energy of the season. I love the energy of fall. I'm a child of fall. I was born in the fall. I just love the fall. But I also love the spring because it makes me feel energized, and it makes me feel brand new, and it makes me feel hopeful, and it makes me feel, you know, like just ready to, you know, just be a whole new me. You know, that's what the spring makes me feel like. And then on the other hand, fall makes me feel cozy, and it makes me feel warm, and it makes me feel nostalgic. So Are you in a coven or are you a solitary witch? Now, I have been in both. I've been a solitary witch most of my practice, but there was a couple years there that I did join a coven. And it was very, very beneficial. Excuse me. It was very beneficial to my craft. I suggest if anyone comes across this video and you're having trouble or you're kind of in a rut or you're stuck in your craft, go on to Witchvox.com, and you will find a coven near you that is accepting of you. And of course, you're not gonna most likely, you're not gonna fit into the first coven you find. So don't get discouraged if you come across a coven and it's not for you. Try another coven out, because there's all different types of covens and they all have different focuses that they study, and they're all different across the country. So open your minds, and if you're having trouble in your craft and you're stuck and you feel stagnant, join a coven, because you can get different perspectives and different energy, and it's really nice to be around people who really truly understand what you understand, what you like, what you talk about, what you think about, what you research. Because when you talk about these types of things with other people, they just think you're crazy. But when you talk to like-minded people, you realize, no, I'm not crazy. This is just, something that I enjoy. It's the way that I choose to honor what I feel is the divine. So, witchy shop that I like. Now, the one that I like here in Virginia is called Dilly's. It is family owned and operated, and they are the sweetest couple. They are very helpful. They're very sweet. They're very, they're just very beautiful people. And then the one that I like in Alaska is called Stars of Alaska. It's mostly a crystal shop up there. There's not really a big market of, witch shops in Alaska right now. But yeah, those are the ones that I like. Now the last one, number 12. Favorite food or drink to drink or eat during a ritual. Now, I've always read, and through my experience, it is best to fast before a ritual, at least a day or 3 to 1 days, 1 to 3 days, sorry. 1 to 3 days before your ritual. At least this is what I do personally. Of course, don't do this if you have health problems. I'm not advising anyone else do this unless that you feel like you want to experience this, because I've read in mystic books that when your body is free of all things, of course, drink water and everything, but when you fast from solid foods, you are able to connect with the divine and the higher self a lot easier. So, of course, don't push yourself. If you feel like you can't do it, don't do it. Just build up to that point. But I find that it is way more helpful to opening your mind and opening your third eye and your chakra, and connecting to your higher self when you have fasted, because you don't feel as heavy, and you start to release chemicals that aid in hallucinations. So nothing huge and crazy, but just it helps you understand things in a bigger perspective. And then of course I drink water after every ritual, every time. So yeah, I hope this gave you guys some insight, and if you want to, you can do this. I'm gonna tag one person that I watch who is witchy, which is the Witch of Wanderlust. Feel free to do this if you want to. If not, that's cool too. Anyways, I hope to see some of you answering these questions or anything like that. And I will see you guys again tomorrow or the next day. Bye.